Hope is a survivor. A year ago, poachers hacked off her horns. Doctors have already carried out 15 operations to reconstruct the rhino's face. It's a huge challenge.
As it's itchy for her, she starts scratching, and it's nearly 2 tons behind that scratching. So whatever we put in there and we think it's really strong, she just tears it out. So the challenge here is to try and get something on that wound and keep it covered, and keep it covered for at least 4 weeks to 6 weeks when we can redress it. But that is not happening currently, so we need to come up with a different plan every time.
Even under anaesthetic, she gets back on her feet to stretch a bit. Surgeons have already tried using elephant skin, strong nylon sutures and a steel wire mesh to cover the wound, which used to be 1 metre long. It's now 60% healed, with progress measured in half centimetres. Small improvements, but big steps for this pioneering animal medicine.
We don't know which antibiotics to give, at which dosage, which painkillers to give. We don't even know the normal blood parameters. We don't know the basic anatomy, which is a massive problem because we're losing 1,200 to 1,300 rhino a year. And then we expect it to try and save them and to do surgery on them.
The latest attempt involves collagen and strips usually used in human abdominal surgery. Saving the survivors has so far spent $40,000 on Hope's facelift. The vets are convinced it's money and time well spent.
When a species become endangered, every individual counts because it's genetic diversity, it's also just purely numbers. If we had 100,000, then probably they would never do this. But because it's becoming critical, it makes sense to be able to save that animal or to have the ability to make a difference in that specific species.
South Africa is home to 20,000 rhinos, 80% of the world population. But the country has also borne the brunt of international poaching syndicates, who slaughter the beasts to sell their horns in Vietnam and China. The team believe they will eventually be able to release Hope back into the wild. Against all the odds, a stubby horn is already growing back.